What's up? It's your boy Carcino, just waking up here with my Kid and Play haircut. Kid and Play is back once again. Oh man. I meant to do this yesterday, but I took my cousins to see Monday Night Raw. It was in Chicago. You know I always go to the wrestling matches. And I decided to take them. They had never been before, and their favorite wrestlers was there, so they was so excited to go. So they had a great time. So now they got something to tell their friends. But this is a rest in peace video that I was finna do for George Michael, and I was like, man, I'm gonna do one for George Michael when I get out, and you know, the wrestling and all that. And then right when I was sending the video showing us at the WWE event, my cousin responds to the video by sending me Ricky Harris passed away. I'm Ricky Harris? I didn't know Ricky Harris was that old. He was 54. And then George Michael died. Now, George Michael was Justin Timberlake for you young fans. He was Justin Timberlake before Justin Timberlake. When he came out with Wham and Wake Me Up Before You Go, Go. I used to wake up to that to get dressed to go to school because my mom would be playing it 24/7. That she bought the album, Wham. So I had to listen to all these songs. You had no choice. Couldn't say, hey, Mom, turn that down. I used to wake up. My mom used to jam when she getting dressed to go to work. So then Careless Whispers came on, and Careless Whispers was vicious. It was, man, you like, man, this blowing me away here. That was everybody's song then. Guilty is the truth. Pain is the highest blood. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. People used to be in the skating rink, skating backwards. It's easy to pretend. Should've known better than to cheat a friend. And it's weird because after that, they split up, and they thought that was the end of George Michael's. They're going to fade out and be another one of those bands that came out with a couple of hit singles, and they're done. And George Michael went off on his own and came out with, you got to have faith, 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 I gotta have faith. So he was the biggest star in the world when he went solo. Freedom, freedom. It was George Michael Fest. Every little teenage girl was in love with George Michael. The goatee lined up perfectly, the sunglasses, the hairdo, and there he was. The next thing you know, rumors started to fly. And George Michael did the bravest thing a artist in his position ever did. Admit he was gay. Oh, did it send a shock through the waves of the world for George Michael. People couldn't believe it. But the man had hit songs. He could sing. He was talented. And I just wanted to say, rest in peace to George Michael. Because it's weird. Everything I seen had George Michael in it this year. Like, for you younger fans, you have seen it. If you saw the movie Keanu, you seen what they was in there. He had them all listening to George Michael. Man, George Michael's he was on something. He was a G. He was in Deadpool. Wham. Wham. So, I mean, you saw a lot of George Michael and everything he did. So, this year alone, it's like he came back, and now his songs are skyrocketing up 2,000%. So he's going to probably be in the top 100s top 200 because people are just not, like the younger generation, just not like rediscovering who George Michael was. Now you have a situation with Ricky Harris. Now, Ricky Harris isn't that well known by a lot of people, but he's very known with us. Now, we've actually met and knew Ricky Harris. And we met him years later, but I first saw Ricky Harris when he was doing the tours for the Def Comedy Jam. He was on the Def Comedy Jam tour, and he had one of the funniest sets ever for Def Comedy Jam. And when he came out, he made fun of the Apollo because he's from Long Beach and he happens to be Snoop's cousin. And it's weird because he's married to the girl that Dr. Dre beat up, Dee Barnes. Remember Eazy-E said in the song? Dr. Dre, straight buster. Never broke a law in his life except for beating up on Ricky Harris's wife. So, and it's weird because he's in Snoop videos, or the earlier videos, Gin and Juice is Tadal. Yeah, my name is Tadal. Snoop Dogg, where you at, boy? I told you not to go out there. JB was there. He drank. He make me drink. But man, people didn't know that his first movie role was Poetic Justice when he got stomped out by Tupac and Tone Loc in the beginning of the movie. He was Tupac's baby mom's new boyfriend. And Tone Loc had a baby with her too, and they both ended up stomping out Ricky Harris. But he was a guy that was so funny with comedy. Like, he's the type that would crack you up laughing. And he's in my favorite movie, Heat, with Al Pacino. Him and Tone Loc back together. They played brothers in that movie. Ricky Harris was mostly known for his Everybody Hates Chris. His Everybody Hates Chris performance was epic. Every time he showed up, he was dating Tisha Campbell. And then every time they had Marvo show up, Marvo was something else. And I have a friend named Marvo, so. So they almost the same character. But, yeah, man, he was great. He worked with, and recently doing stuff for the Hope Foundation with Kel Mitchell, who I know Kel, so I was able to meet a lot of them, work with Sandra. He did a lot of comedy writing for people, produced a lot of different things. And the fact that he's Snoop's cousin, but he never played off that. He stayed in his lane. He worked. He was out there doing it before Snoop actually did anything. He was out there making it happen because he was in Def Comedy Jam back in like the 90s. Yeah, the Apollo. Yeah, y'all used to have them braids. Yeah, y'all better than them. They booed me once they introduced me. Give it up for all the way from Long Beach, Ricky. Boo. Boo. Yeah, well, just say something then. Okay, yeah, boo you. He's like, that lady that be there, she sit in the front row, be like I was walking by about to kick her in the face. Boo me. Talked about Wesley Snipes. Cause back in the day, Wesley, every movie back then, that's what we used to say. Like, man, Wesley Snipes sleeps with everybody in the movie. Like, he be tearing them up. And he was like, that must be in his contract. Am I sleeping with him? Okay, well, I'm in the movie then. He's like, and that West be making it look real. You be like, look at the way he popping it. He's like, it could be me, boy. I'll be keep them cameras rolling. He's like, I'll be looking all in the screen. This could be you. Ricky Harris was great. Him, Charlie Murphy, and they had like a death row comedy show that they put on with Suge. And Suge man, you real funny, man. I'm gonna do this comedy celebrity roast. I want you to write me some jokes. So he was gonna write some jokes for Suge. And this is funny because Suge wanted to, have some funny lines when he got there and do this. They had a celebrity roast thing, and they had like a party where it's just all them there, so they all got the champagne glass. And he had wrote Suge some jokes. Suge screwed up the jokes, and the speech went like, yeah, see them over there at that table, yeah, with his daddy hat and his pill boy. He was screwing the joke up, but everybody laughed because they knew what he was trying to say. Yeah, and he always he love Suge. He think he like me. They be like, yeah, Suge, man, go on ahead and talk to him. And he get the keys. He want to get the keys, man. You know what I'm saying? But we riding with him. Everybody don't like, where's the punchline? Where's the joke? But everybody laughing anyway. Because, you know what I'm saying? But then you got my man over there. He got on his happy feet. He over there dancing. That's all he like to do is dance. And my man Ricky over here. Yeah, Ricky Harris, man. Look like he got doo-doo on his head. I mean, none of this stuff was... And Ricky, like, I didn't write this. I'm looking, he looking at everybody. They're like, Ricky, you wrote that for him? No. He going off on his own. So, Suge went off on his own. He thought he killed it. Yeah, man, thanks, man. Yeah, you see, I turned it into my own thing. Suge was fun. A lot of people didn't realize that. And he kept a lot of dudes paid. Like, a lot of people ain't getting money now. They'll tell you, like, look, when we was with Suge, y'all can say what you want. We got to pay. There was money coming to us. All these people talking about, hey, we glad we got them out of the way. It's like, dude, our bills ain't paid no more. Suge got you paid. How you living? That was his thing. He grab your pockets, how you living? Then be like, man, this messed up. Yeah. Boom, hit him off with some money. Come see me. When you get done, he hit you off with some more. Suge was generous with people, man. So, and Ricky was just, well, I was more shocked than anything that he had a heart attack and passed away, man. But Ricky Harris is something else as far as comedy. Physical comedy, making all the facial expressions. Like the Jason thing in the woods. Jason's in the woods. Did y'all hear that? He's like, them people act like they don't hear none of that stuff in the movie. He'd be, I'm ready. I hear that. What's that? What are you talking about? That's just like the night. Something coming. I hear that. Y'all, everybody ain't saying nothing about it. Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna miss Ricky Harris, man. All his great comedy sketches, he was good for all he did. He was in a play, man, when he just killed it. And he did a church, got into the gospel Christian and work and started making more productive projects and producing them, a lot of plays and stuff. So to his family and everybody else out there, rest in peace to Ricky Harris, Long Beach finest. I'm out. And yes, I'm going back to sleep.